morning and happy Monday. It's January 5th today. It's my first day back to like work officially. And after the holidays and everything, I've kind of learned that it's just like much easier to get back into the routine that I had rather than like starting like a new year goal or whatever, which will come like later on, I guess. But I'd rather just settle back into like my routine and then, figure out like what things I want to do throughout the year, because honestly, like I set goals at any time of the year. So January 1st like really means nothing besides like a new year starting. And the fact that I've also been sick for the last, I don't even know, 2 weeks now, I guess, back to back. Like everyone's been sick in the house. And I was like the last one to get it. So with that said, I already made my coffee and having my usual breakfast. And I'll take you guys along for like the first day back to work, into a routine that we had before, and see how the rest of the day will go. Hopefully it's a good day. I'm planning to have a good day. There's some stuff on like my to-do list that I want to do today. Obviously start filming again because I haven't like picked up the camera for, I guess it's been like 2 weeks now since like I've been sick off and on. So excuse me if I like sound nasally at the moment. But anyway, let's get into the video and then I guess we can, talk a little bit later. I'm not going anywhere right now.
So you actually know similar concept they have access to the board, which means they're physically breaking the window or somehow pulling the door off to do that.
Go sit down. So currently, while my updates are going on my computer as I logged on, I'm waiting for that. I took out my old planner. I haven't planned in this thing since like December or whatever. I kind of go back and forth with like the Erin Condren that I got and this passion planner. The reason I like this passion planner is because it has like the hourly, and I like to time block my day, and then it has like a big space I can like write stuff in. So I'm just gonna write some stuff in that I need to get done today while I'm waiting for these updates. So today is the 5th, I think. and it's 2026. I almost wrote 2025. Today's Monday. Okay, so I definitely need to, I think I'll block this side out because I don't really care to like use that side. Yeah, I guess I'll do it that way. I need to order dog food. And I also need to order cat food. Wet and dry. Cat. What else do I need to do? And then, okay, so what are you doing? I'll also look on my phone to check whether I put any like tasks while I was on my phone. So I need to put away my laundry. Put away laundry. Oh, I need to schedule Noel's inspection. To do that soon. There's nothing more that I get satisfied about than checking stuff off of like a printed piece of paper task rather than like it being on your phone and like checking it off. So that's why I kind of like to put it down on paper. Okay, so I need to check what meetings I have, if I have any today. What else do I need to do? Okay, I need to start. Okay, so my afternoons are definitely going to be protected afternoons for like overall focus time. So I know that usually I take a lunch from 12 to 1, and then anything from 1 on is going to be like a focus block. So let's check. I need to do something for meal planning today. Meal plan for today. I think I did write something down, but I just want to double check it. Alright, so the only meeting it looks like I have is at 11 a.m. Work meeting. I don't think I need that anyway. For what? That's an hour long. Okay. I do need to port my phone as well. Start porting my phone anyway. I'll write that down. And something that I want to do, port phone. Okay, so I'm gonna finish this list. do like my time blocking stuff, and I am going to write down a list of stuff that I like want to talk about with you guys on here as my channel like starts back up in 2026, and like what goals I have or what plans I have for this channel. So I'm gonna write all of that down before I come back on here to talk about it. So I'm gonna get this list finished, and I'll check back in a little bit. Testing, 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 1, 2, 3, testing. So, Alexa, pause. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. So Matt got me this little microphone. Whoops. This little microphone for Christmas. So I figured that I want to try using it. And it comes with 2. Of course. I'm the worst when it comes to dropping things. Anyway, it comes with these little 2, what do you call it? Things you can add to your shirt, I guess. Let me see if it needs to be turned on. It needs to be turned on. Testing, testing. Okay. Try that. Okay. Alright, so we'll see how that works today, and if I like the microphone versus like the camera microphone that I'm using. So yeah, let's give it a try.
I was gonna build you one of those big digital calendars for your birthday, but I didn't have the time and energy.
Big digital calendars? I don't think I've...
You do like the magic mirror ones of them.
No.
Yes, you do.
A skylight?
Yeah, but I was gonna make my own.
Oh, I want one. Can you make one?
You ever see the ones that people make like?
I would love that. What?
The ones that people make with like the mirror?
No. Mirror? Okay, so first, let's address the elephant in the room, quite literally. I changed the layout of my office. I think this is like the 3rd time I changed it. And the last layout that I had in here, where the desk was like center of the room, I had that for quite a while. And I usually went with that layout because I felt like I could see out the window. My back wasn't like towards the door. I could see like out my door here, as to like, things that are going on or whatever. But I feel like the layout that I have right now, and I'll show you guys in a second. Yes, I can't see out the window at the moment, and I have to turn my head to see out the doorway. But I feel like I could focus a lot more, a lot easier, maybe, if that makes sense. Maybe my focus needed to be like blocked or something. So let me show you guys like what that looks like right now. And it's obviously not cleaned at the moment. So it is what it is. Okay, so this is what I did, and I got a new chair, and that's why this chair here is here, because I need to take it upstairs to Matt's office. So let me move that out of the way. Okay, so I moved this little lounge thing over here. I don't know what I'm going to do with that for now, but I made like a little seating area in the corner over here. I feel like I do like this, and I have sat here a couple of days and just like looked out the window. It's a nice like transition. If I don't want to be on the computer, I could sit at the chair and like look out the window or do whatever I need to do on the chair. And then I can, put like my drink or something on that little stool. I might get like something different for that like little stool area, whatever, but for now it's fine. So my desk I actually have over here going this way, and the cabinet I kind of like made it diagonal, or like faced it, I don't know, in, because if it was like towards the wall, like I couldn't really see the things that were in there. Not like I wanted to anyway, but I kind of do. So I just like faced it so you could like actually see it. So yeah, I made my desk go over here instead, and I feel like this desk layout is working a lot better for me at the moment. I did end up getting a light bar for my monitor, and I'm thinking of doing like maybe 2 monitors or something. I don't know yet. Let me minimize this. So I'm thinking of doing maybe like 2 monitors over here, because I have my MacBook, which is my personal computer, and then I have my work laptop connected to the monitor at the moment while I'm working. So I can't use the same monitor for both of them. So I'm thinking of getting 2 monitors. I did used to have that when we lived in the apartment. I had my personal on one monitor, my work on another monitor, and I feel like that worked out pretty good. So I'm thinking of doing that, but I'm not sure like which monitors to get yet. Yeah, I'll think about it. Anyway, I got a new chair, and I got this new chair because I felt like I needed something a little bit more comfy. I sit with my feet like crisscross applesauce, basically. I mean, sometimes I sit with my feet down, and that's why I have like the stool thing there to like prop my feet up. But I wanted something a little bit more comfy, and I'm really liking this chair. It is very supportive in my back too, like when I'm sitting all the way back, which is pretty much all the time. It keeps my back like straight, whereas like the other chair did not do that. Like I had to come back more because I'm so short. But this one seems to work even being as short as I am. And then the other thing that I did was I put this like pin board. Noelle used to have this in her room, like behind her bookcase. And I wanted to put this up for her like months ago, but she didn't want it to go up. So I just ended up taking it and put it over here. So I'm thinking of like what I'm thinking of making on this like pin board is just, things that we do all year long. And I kind of like already started with some of the stuff. Things that we do like all year long, I want to display them on here to kind of, show like, the things that we've been doing all year long, just like as a memory keeping kind of board. So that's what I'm planning on doing like with this board over here. And then as usual, I just have the acrylic calendar. I made this like 4 years ago, I think, when we first moved in. Yeah, so I just made that when we first moved in. Yeah, so that is what the layout is that we are working with right now. I actually, like I said, am really liking it. My desk right now is a mess, so I will clean it eventually. But I wanted to sit down and kind of go through, I guess, like the plan for this channel. So if you want to, if you don't want to listen to any of that stuff, just skip over like this whole entire section. I'll do like chapters and stuff in the description, so you guys can like just skip over to the next section. But I'm going to just briefly talk about the things that I guess, or updates. I want to talk about updates, and I want to just talk about like, you know, the future of what I am thinking for this channel. Okay, so let me catch you guys up from the last 2 weeks because I haven't picked up the camera in, I guess it's been like 2 weeks now. So I wrote some stuff down so I don't forget like to go over it, but let me just catch you guys up. So for the last 2 weeks, which were basically the weeks of Christmas and New Year's, Christmas like week, Noelle ended up getting sick, and then like literally right afterwards, Matt ended up getting sick. She was fine by Christmas Day, but then Matt had it like really bad, and I think like in between, I started with my ear hurting, and I kept like putting in my finger in my ear because I thought I had like an infection and it was like hurting me. So that's how I kind of knew something was happening. So anyway, Christmas Day, we ended up going to urgent care, and it was just like a viral thing for Matt. He just got like some meds for that, and I ended up getting some medicine as well, and they said that I had fluid in my ear, which I figured that's what it was. So then fast forward a couple more days go by, they are fine. And then all of a sudden, the week of New Year's, I end up getting sick, like really badly sick. I'm still getting over it. So apologize if I'm like nasally and whatnot, but I feel okay. I feel okay today. Yeah, so I ended up getting like really bad. My nose was runny, stuffy, all the things. It ended up being, I guess, same thing, viral, upper respiratory, like cold, basically. So I just said to myself, I'm just going to take a break and basically listen to what my body's saying, just completely like shut off and just take it all in, and just rest. So yeah, that's exactly like what I did. I didn't like get too much into like planning or anything like that. I just wanted to get back into a sort of routine, and that's what I was like waiting for New Year to kind of finish and me to like go back into a routine. And I don't like the word resetting. It just feels like you're, I don't know, taking your computer or taking like something else and just pressing the button to reset, basically, like restart, reset your life, I guess. So that to me means like you're changing your whole life. And for me, like I need to have a routine first in order for me to figure out like what is it that I need to do next in order for me to feel like I'm resetting something. So I was just waiting for like the new year so that I can basically, you know, have a routine first, settle into my routine, and then think about like, you know, what I'm going to do next. I did come up with a like vision board because I did that last year and I kind of liked having it on my phone and my desktop. So I had that on there, and it kind of like helped me look at the photos every single day, and I liked creating it. So I created one for this year as well. During that like time that I was like sick and stuff, I was just like doing it on my phone. If I was not like taking a nap or something. Also during this whole like time off and Christmas and New Year's and all the things, we have a lot of like birthdays during the month of December, and more specifically like the week of Christmas, and then like leading up to New Year's. So I share a birthday with my middle sister. and it's like 2 days before Christmas. So it was my birthday, her birthday. She has a son, which is obviously my nephew. He is on the 21st of December, and then Noelle, she's on the 27th of December. So lots of birthdays going on. And the fact that they both turned 18, like those two, my nephew and Noelle, are only 7 days apart. I know, weird. But they both turned 18. So it was just like a special time of, the year as well, but everyone was sick, so we couldn't like really see each other. Anyway, yeah, so we celebrated some birthdays, but during the time that we were feeling okay, we did end up going to like a mom and pop, I guess you can call it, local dinner, like favorite local spot that we usually go to. Oh, and also during the time that I was like kind of like redoing my room, I thought to myself, like, let me redo some of the things in my master bedroom as well. So I put some of the clips in here from that as well, like afterwards, but I ended up getting new curtains, some new sheets, and a new blanket for like my bed. And it just like refreshed the space. So I kind of liked that, and it felt nice. I already showed you guys like the office layout again, which obviously I'm liking at the moment. And let me see what else is on here that I wanted to talk about. So I did end up taking down my Christmas stuff. I actually ended up taking it down like hours after Christmas happened. It was just like overstimulating me. I kept the Christmas tree and I kept the mantle until the 28th, and then I took it all down because we ended up cleaning on Monday, like the 29th. So the tree and the mantle stayed until the 28th, and then I ended up taking it all down. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry. So what I want to continue with, I truly love and I hate like this season all at the same time. I love it because of the feeling that you get, the nostalgia that it brings from like your childhood, 90s childhood Christmas memories that I have, which is fantastic. I love the season, absolutely. But at the same time, like when it ends, you get like depressed almost. And then you have the pressure of setting goals and expectations for yourself because you see everyone else doing it. And I've kind of learned about myself within the last couple of years that I cannot do that. I need to like go back into my routine first, and then if I created some of those goals, which I did on like my vision board, I can start them at any time. Like there's no deadline for me. Let's say like from January to end of December 2026 is when I need to complete it. No, I don't set deadlines for myself like that. For some things I do, but I would say like for the things that I have in mind, there's no pressure to all of a sudden, have this goal ready to go by January 1st or something. I need to get into a routine and settle into my routine and then start with whatever I have planned. And I'm just going to take it easy for the next, week or so. If I feel like starting something, I'm not going to be hard on myself. If I feel like starting one of the things on the list that I made, I sure am going to start it. But if I don't feel like starting it, then I'm going to wait until whenever it feels ready for me to begin. And that's not to say like, I'm just going to keep putting it off and procrastinating about it. Because it's still going to be in the back of my mind. The things that I put on my list are achievable and things that I've wanted to do for quite a while. So I know that I will push myself to do those goals. And that's the thing that like, I think, others should, I guess, be aware of when you're setting your goals. Like, make sure that they are achievable. And they're not just like, oh, I don't know, like materialistic or something. I'm just going to give that example, because if you set that goal or whatever, it's not going to really happen. But if you set achievable goals that you know that you're going to want to do, then you will have more, I guess, motivation and energy to do them. So anyway, I guess that brings me into the topic of what I want or what I am planning for this channel. So let me pause there and then I will continue. Okay, so now I just want to talk about what I am planning for this channel, because I kind of started out with doing some like vlog type videos, and then I kind of sprinkled in some cleaning, some decorating. So I definitely want to keep doing those things. Like, I want to keep doing vlogs, and I want to keep doing like decorating, a little bit of cleaning, a little bit of both, etc. That's just like who I am. It's pretty much all I do anyway, is either work, decorate, clean. It's like the same routine over and over again. So anyway, that's what I want to keep doing here for this year, like decorating, cleaning, and like vlogging, basically. If you have any other type of requests or anything like that, let me know, and I can truly like film those things. But I'm sure that within like the vlogs and stuff, I'll cover that. Like, planning to do maybe like a nightly routine or morning routine, or I don't know, some kind of routine or something within the video vlogs or the vlogs. So if you are wanting to see something else, just let me know. But otherwise, I'm going to keep with doing decorating, cleaning, like doing like house resets and stuff, and then a little bit of like vlogging. So yeah, those are the updates I would have. It is almost 3 o'clock, and I need to do a couple of other things for work at the moment, and then close out my day. For dinner, I did take out something for dinner, which I wanted to make Swedish meatballs today, but I don't know if everyone else wants to have that, or we're just going to eat something else. I don't know. That's what I took out or planned to eat for dinner today. I do need to give these dogs a bath because they're just absolutely disgusting. So I'm hoping to do that later on tonight. I also am crossing my fingers and my toes. I'd really like to start working out because it's been way too long, and I cleaned my my workout space downstairs yesterday in hopes that I'd get down there. So I'm really hoping to do that. Anywho, I am going to finish up work for the day, and then I'll check back in a little bit. Just checking in. It is now 4:30. I've done quite a lot. I'm about to make something for dinner today. I think see what I mean? I sit like this on my feet. I've done quite a lot today. I just finished ordering some dog food. I did some like finance stuff on my Notion. I use Notion for like all of my finances and things like that, which I've used for quite a number of years now. So I just needed to get that in order. I did also need to order some cat food, as mentioned earlier, I think, in my to-do list when I was writing it. So I have to do that. So I'm about to do that. I still need to put my laundry away. Oh, it sounded like a phone was ringing. And I've done the master bedroom sheets and stuff. I just need to put those on the bed. So as I get wrapped up here, yeah, just kind of wanted to check in and let you guys know where we're at for the day, and make some dinner, I guess. Got this Easy Street Korean barbecue chicken at Giant, like, I think it was like a couple days ago when we went food shopping. Gonna see how it tastes. It's already like prepared. It smells okay, I guess. Just a minute. Use or freeze. Oh, well, it's definitely. I hope it's good. Watch out, guys. You have to go potty? You cannot go in the dirt. Do you hear me? No dirt. Do you hear me, Ella? Do not be running around in the dirt. Emma. Emma. Go, hurry. I think we need an apron. Today is January 5th, Monday, January 5th. And I am starting, I guess, working out again. I haven't worked out for a very long time. I used to work out religiously back in 2017, 2018, 2019. I think even 2020 when we lived in the apartments, because they had a gym over there as well, but we also went to LA Fitness. And then when we moved in here, and when I was going to school, when I re-enrolled back in school, I stopped going. So, here is what I look like today. Wait. And Matt's down here to work out too.
And I do not give any approvals of being in any content.
I never said that you were going to be. So, here, turn this around so it can be like the other way around. Even. Stop, I don't need that. And you can, ew, I can smell it already. It smells like cat piss. It smells
What are you
weird.
doing with this?
Just document how I look on day one. This is what day one looks like. Very fluffy. Obviously, it's after eating dinner, too. So, let's see how long we can last. I was just taking the clips off of this camera and putting them onto my computer and just kind of like watching them. And I was watching the one from yesterday where I started working out and stuff, and I had like the yellow pants and the sports bra, and obviously it's like way too constricting. I put all of my like fitness clothing away, like into the attic. So whatever I pulled out of the drawer was just like what I had at the moment. I guess I didn't like put that necessarily away, and I found it like deep in the depths of the drawer. So in any event, what I want to say is please be kind, and that literally doesn't just go for me, but it goes for like every single woman out there. I specifically am going through perimenopause, so I think my hormones for the last 2 years have been up and down, doing whatever the heck they want to do. And obviously everything just like, goes wherever it wants to go. I've never been this heavy in my entire life, and this is why I do want to get back into some kind of routine with working out and stuff, because I'm just not used to like being I guess this way. And there's I don't want to say it that way. I don't want to say it like there's something wrong, because there's nothing wrong at all with me, with anyone, at all. I think for me, like I mentioned before, it's a total mindset, like where I felt really good in my mind, mentally, obviously, working out. And that helped me the most be the happiest. And obviously, that translated into the physical things as well. But overall, like, it is about your health in general. And like I just mentioned, I'm in my 40s. So I want to be around for the next, 50 years into my 90s. And yeah, I do want to be that old. But I want to be very healthy and very active. I don't want to be like my mom, for instance. She's, I think, like turning 70. And she just doesn't get around very well, and she's never like been active or anything. So I don't want that to be me. But what I just wanted to say again is just, please be kind to people that you see in the gym, because, we were all there at one point. And I remember when I started at LA Fitness. No, I started at Planet Fitness back in 2017, and it's scary. You have no idea what you're doing. All I did was went on the treadmill, and then I went on the stair stepper. And as I was on those things, I, was looking out into the crowd to see like what they were doing. And then all of a sudden, I was on Instagram kind of like looking at exercises to do and things like that. So everyone starts somewhere, and everyone is not, perfect. So just please be kind to everyone that you see in the gym, because that's their day one, day two. Maybe it's their day one from starting brand new, that they've never been in a gym before. We're lucky that like I have a gym in my basement. We have a space for it and it's convenient and stuff. But, I have thought about going to the gym actually, because I kind of like that atmosphere. Like it like motivates you. It motivates you, I feel like, more in a way. So yeah, I have thought about that. Maybe I will go, but I just have to find the time for it. Anyway, be kind to people that you see anywhere, in the gym, out in public, and, give yourself grace as well. So that's all I wanted to say. So with all of that said, I am going to pause the video here, because this video is like too long at this point when I was looking at the clips. So I'm going to stop the video here, and I just wanted to thank you guys. If you've obviously made it this far in the video, thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing if you have. If you have not and you want to join us here, I'd love to have you. I mentioned earlier, what things I look forward to in 2026. So I just want to have the best year yet, and I hope that you will join me. So please give a like if you like this video. If you have any suggestions, please leave, a comment or something, some feedback, and keep it positive. And subscribe. I'd love to have you, like I said. So, yeah, I am going to stop here once again, and have a great night. See you guys.